The night everything shattered felt like something out of a melodrama. Too dramatic to be real, yet painfully real all the same. In our family, heirlooms weren't just objects. They were legacy, pride, proof that we belonged to something bigger than ourselves. My great-grandmother's jade and gold bracelet had been passed down through generations of women in our family. When it came to me, my mother said, "Guard it well. It carries our name." I never imagined I'd have to guard it from my own family. It happened during a seemingly ordinary dinner. My younger brother, Daniel, brought his fiancée, Sophia, to my parents' house. She walked in like she owned the place. Perfect smile, elegant dress, the kind of woman who turned every room into her stage. Everyone adored her. Everyone except me. Because 3 days earlier I had watched her steal from me. Halfway through dinner, while my parents were busy praising Sophia's wedding plans, I put my chopsticks down and calmly asked, "Sophia, where is my great-grandmother's bracelet?" The table fell silent. She blinked, feigning confusion. "I don't know what you mean." I didn't argue. I simply took out my phone and played the security footage from the hidden camera in my room. There she was, sneaking in, opening my drawers, taking the bracelet. For a moment no one spoke. Then Daniel scoffed. "So what?" "She had a reason." I turned to him slowly. "A reason to steal?" Sophia straightened, no longer pretending. "I pawned it," she said. "We needed extra money for the wedding." Just like that. No shame. No apology. Something inside me snapped. I laughed, a cold, hollow sound. "You sold a family heirloom for a party?" "It's our wedding," she shot back. "It has to be perfect." I looked at my parents. "Call the police. I'm pressing charges." "Oh no, you're not." Before I could react, Sophia stood up, walked over and slapped me hard across the face. The room spun. Then she grabbed my hair, yanking me down, screaming that I was trying to ruin her life. A glass shattered against my head. Pain exploded, warm blood running down my temple. Through the chaos, I saw my mother in the living room, trembling as she dialed emergency services. When the police arrived, everything changed. They saw the blood, the broken glass, my shaking hands. I tried to explain, but Sophia kept interrupting, her voice rising, desperate and frantic. That alone made the officers suspicious. When they asked for proof, I showed them the footage. That was enough. Sophia was arrested on the spot. As they led her away, still screaming, I thought that would be the end of it. I was wrong. That same night, Daniel bailed her out. He came to me furious, accusing me of overreacting. "It's just a bracelet," he said. "She needed it more than you do. She's family now." I stared at him, barely recognizing the brother I grew up with. It was never about the money. But he didn't listen. Instead, he rewrote the story. Within days, relatives started calling me, hesitant, questioning. Daniel had told them I gave Sophia the bracelet as a gift, that I was jealous of her, that I was trying to sabotage his happiness. And my parents, they began to waver. My mother called me, her voice tired, careful. She said Daniel had explained everything. She suggested I apologize to keep the peace. Apologize? For being stolen from? For being assaulted? That was the moment something in me went cold. I stopped trying to be understood. Instead, I pressed charges. If they wanted a battle, I would give them one. Daniel didn't hold back either. He bribed distant relatives to lie in court. He fabricated text messages, making it look like I had offered Sophia the bracelet willingly. For a moment, even I felt shaken. The evidence looked disturbingly real. But lies have a way of collapsing under pressure. In court, everything unraveled. One by one, the witnesses Daniel paid broke down under cross-examination. They admitted the bribes. The fake messages were exposed as digital forgeries by forensic experts. The courtroom shifted. Whispers turned into shock. And then, the judge ordered Daniel's arrest. Bribery. Fabrication of evidence. He stood there, stunned, as officers placed him in handcuffs. Sophia didn't fare any better. With the footage and pawn records, her conviction was inevitable. The judge ruled in my favor. I was compensated for the bracelet, and more than that, a hidden truth came to light. A trust fund, left to me by my grandmother, managed secretly by my parents and Daniel, or rather mismanaged, used, That revelation hurt more than anything else. Not the theft, not the betrayal, but the realization that my own family had never truly been on my side. When it was over, I walked out of the courtroom and saw my mother crying. For the first time, I didn't go to comfort her. Some distances, once created, can't be undone. I took what was rightfully mine and left. Far away. An island where the sea stretched endlessly and no one knew my name. There, for the first time in months, I could breathe. The waves didn't lie. The wind didn't take sides. And as I stood by the shore, I realized something quietly, firmly. Family isn't defined by blood. And sometimes losing everything is the only way to finally be free.